Johnny, I should imagine the feeling in the camp is pretty good after the euphoria of Saturday.
Yeah, always nice coming in on a Monday morning, having won, obviously opening game of the season, to get off to that sort of start. We're well pleased with that, and with another game coming on the Tuesday, boys have obviously bounced through the door this morning, and they're ready to go again.
Jake Reeves said to me on Saturday, there's going to be teething problems, so I suppose you went over things in analysis on a Monday morning.
Yeah, well, there's not too much time because we have to focus on the next game. So what we'll probably do is bring both games together late part of the week and do probably a deeper analysis session, maybe Thursday, something like that, and bring both games together. But yeah, as a staff, we looked back on the whole game, and there was loads of things that we've done really well that we're really pleased with, and stuff that really came to fruition from the work that's been done in the 6 weeks, and obviously loads to work on as well, especially the way that we started that opening period, which was crazy and can happen in any game of football, certainly on opening day as well. It was always going to be quite hectic in that period, but what we didn't expect to do was find ourselves 2 behind, so we had to do it the hard way. So, but what that does, it gives us a lot of opportunity, like I say, when we do look back and do a deeper dive onto it, for stuff for us to talk about as a group and to work on too.
It's an unusual start to the season with 2 trips to the league's newest club, Bromley, in 2 different competitions in less than a week. So how do we approach that?
Well, we just try and win both games. Obviously, we've got Saturday's game, their game Saturday to go on as far as doing the prep for this, and then when we do face them in the league, we'll know all about them because we faced them a few nights before as well. So obviously at this stage of the season there's not loads to have gone on because pre-season games is hard to get a real gauge of what teams are like, what they're going to do, how they're going to try and play. You can learn some stuff, but some of it doesn't look like what it would do in a real league game. So obviously done the work on the Harrogate game where they played really well and got a good result. So we know it's going to be a tough game, tough place to go in both of these games. It's a London derby. It's never an easy place to go to. I've got first-hand experience of that, so we expect 2 tough games, 2 different games probably. But yeah, 2 games that we want to go through in the cup, and then obviously we want to try and get 3 points on Saturday as well.
It's incredible progress by both clubs. We had one of our former managers with us, Dave Anderson, on commentary on Saturday, and as you pointed out, these 2 clubs had been playing non-league football just a few years ago, playing against each other.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we would have come up against Bromley many a time, and quite recently too. Great, they done last couple of seasons. Done really good things. Come close the season before last, getting in the league, and then obviously backed that up last season, getting into the league for the first time. So fair play to them. They've done brilliant. It'll be their first ever EFL Cup tie, so they'll be wanting to do well. Absolutely, of course. They was away from home Saturday, so it's their first home game as well. So they'll be bang up for it. We know that they'll be bang up for it, but we will too, and go there and knowing we're in for a tough one. But we feel like we can come out on top.
As you say, focus very much on us in terms of priorities. I mean, we want more great nights like last season, knocking out Coventry City at Plough Lane, setting up a tie at Stamford Bridge and giving Chelsea a run. Yeah,
exactly. I said that to the lads after the game on Saturday and repeated that message this morning, that the big boys come in after this round, and last season we took care of business in the first round and got through, and our reward was that great tie at Chelsea, which was a brilliant evening for the club, but we had to get through that first round, and obviously we done it a bit differently last year in championship opposition and beating them, but this time round it's a team in our own division. Alright, it's away from home, but obviously we're looking at it as an opportunity to get through, but certainly not taking them lightly, and want to get into a winning habit this season. We've started off really well getting that opening day win. Can we go and back it up now? That's obviously what we'll be looking at.
No further injury concerns after Saturday?
No, everyone's come through it. It was a tough game, gruelling conditions. A few boys that clocked up some really impressive numbers physically, that we're just going to have to be mindful of going against us soon. So we'll look at that. We'll look at putting a team out there that's strong, that's capable of going to win the game, but obviously with one eye on the freshness element. And yeah, I've got decisions to make all over the pitch now, with the sort of squad that we've built and the depth of it. So there will be opportunity for other lads to stake a claim and show that they should be in the starting lineup. And obviously we got to pick two teams over these next 2 games that we feel is going to get the job done.
John Joe could be back in contention for the game on Saturday. To see him grafting away up there with the ropes in this heat.
Yeah, so Tuesday night is the last one of his ban. It feels like it's gone on forever. Obviously, stretched over 2 seasons, and this is the 3rd of 3 games. Yeah, so he's desperate to get back with the group. So he misses Tuesday, and then obviously comes back into contention come Saturday.
Good to see Paris Lock out there. He's getting over that groin injury, getting him involved in training.
Yeah, Paris has missed a decent little chunk there, so we're just dipping him back into training now. It's important that he gets up to speed, and we'll look at what we do with him for the next phase of his development. But yeah, he's back with the group, and he's actually looking really sharp this morning.
But as you say, I mean, there's opportunities for players out there. There's going to be 9 substitutes you can pick. You can pick 5 from them to come on as well. So lots of competition. Yeah,
it's a big squad. So we'll take 20 bodies down there with us on Tuesday night, and obviously there's opportunities for people who perhaps didn't start the game on Saturday to stake a claim and get a shirt. So that's what I wanted from the squad. I want tough decisions as far as selection. Obviously, whoever we put out there, we expect to be able to do the job. Always going to pick a team that we feel can go and win any game of football, whatever the competition is. So that's what we'll be doing, but there certainly could be a little bit of freshness about it too.
Now, we hope to get through in regulation time, but there's no extra time, straight to penalties, as we aim to get in Wednesday's draw, where we could face another Premier League team in a regionalised draw.
Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully we can get the job done in 90 minutes. Obviously, yeah, no extra time, like you say. So it's probably a good thing at this stage, where we don't want to, on the back of a grueling game Saturday. You only want a 90-minute game really on Tuesday. So hopefully we can take care of business. But we'll obviously be ready if it does go to penalties to get through that way if we have to. But we would like to take care of it in the 90 minutes.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Johnny.
Cheers.